Oh, hi again. That took forever to start recording. Feels like it's been ages. For me, it has been. I've been gone for a week. In Portland, Oregon. I'd like to talk about that, and I'm sure I will at some point in this game. But let's just get started, shall we? I can't even remember where I'm at. Oh, let me get the music ready. Now this one that I'm about to play is kind of cheating, but kind of not. And I'll explain what I mean by that. It's kind of cheating because I actually heard it way before we started playing StarCraft. My dad borrowed a CD from a friend at work, which I'm positive is a thing that has not happened in the last 10 years at least, if not much longer. But it's not cheating because I actually bought the CD for myself around the time that we were playing StarCraft. So sorry, I have a cold from Portland. Without much further ado, I'll just start playing it now. Just got a piece of paper in my mouth. That was great. Presidents of the United States of America. Let's restart this level, shall we? Because I don't remember any of the narration.
Since you have shown such concern for this device's inherent, I charge you with finding the system and securing it. We will commence with its destruction once we've cleared the area.
Yay.
Yes, Captain.
Alright. Give me a bat file.
Our sensors are tracking smoke signals in every direction. It appears that our intelligence was correct.
Admiral, if we focus on destroying all of the hives in this
Oh,
area,
yeah, one.
we may be able to neutralize these Zergs without too much trouble.
Research complete.
What strategy shall I use?
Add-on complete.
How can I be of service?
Do we have a new unit to build? No? Really? Let's just do a pile of Marines then, shall we? Oh wait, I don't want Duran. So then I can't use drugs.
What do you need?
Fuck off, Duran.
Of course.
Oh, you idiots. I see you, motherfuckers. I see you. Do drugs! Ah. Why don't I set the tempo? As, Godfather said in Generation Kill. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Get aggressive and you choose the battlefield. Also, my troops are invincible and can't be killed. Yeah, get some! Oh, so everything just stops? That was cute. Let's talk about Portland. See if I can insult my current or future Oregonian audience. I didn't like it, spoiler alert. Speaking as a Californian... Let me turn that volume down a bit. Take the earphone off. Okay, so as a Californian, I don't like California. I haven't liked California for some time. There are parts about it I do like. More of it now because of my illuminating trip. But just in general, I don't like how expensive it is. I don't like how cunty a lot of the people here are. They're very snooty, especially if they have money. That's probably a problem anywhere anyone has money, honestly. But I don't like California's thing of tax the shit out of you, but then everything like the road sucks because the government is gigantic. I'm just not a fan of that. So I've been looking for somewhere to move, and just up north seems the most logical choice to a Californian. It's pretty similar weather, although it's rainier. It's way rainier. But similar social attitudes too. It's still liberal. You know, if that's a thing you're looking for, which I might be. I'm not sure. I'd be more amenable to Republicans if they weren't so, or conservatives rather, if they weren't so gaudy about every goddamn thing. That really annoys me. But I thought, you know, Oregon, it's like California, except rainier and less populated, and cheaper. And the gun issue is much less severe there. It's great. I like guns. I'd like to own guns. California disagrees with me on that point. First of all, the drive, don't ever do a 10-hour drive to a place that you're not thrilled to visit. Because it fucking blows. And it's stupid. I've had a thing about not flying in planes for years now because I'm terrified of being killed in a plane crash. You know, it's basically the standard logic of... Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling. Of, I don't have any control if something goes wrong. But when you are on the road for 10 hours, you are acutely aware of how little control you have there as well. You know, at least when you're in a plane, the pilot is a highly trained person. People, rather. There's 3 of them, I think, in American aircraft. On the road, it's you and meth truckers. And if they kill you, all they say is, oops. Like, the only way driving would be comparable to flying somewhere, and this is coming from a person that fucking is terrified of flying, but facts are facts. The only way driving would be comparable is if everyone on the road was a trained or aspiring F1 driver. Like, that level of skills. And trust me, they're not. So first of all, just the drive there put me in a bad mood. It was a bad start. No one's fault, just the distance. You know, I'm not blaming Oregon for that. I'm blaming myself for not getting on a plane like a fucking man. I guess I should rephrase that as adult, since I don't think maleness has anything to do with it. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so we get into Portland, or rather we get into Oregon. Portland is at the top of Oregon. We came in from the bottom, so we crossed the state line. I'm like, oh cool, we're almost there. 4 fucking hours later, we finally get there. That really sucked. Anything you've heard about the weather in Washington and Oregon is pretty much true from what I've heard. Which is basically it rains all the time or it's gray all the time. We saw a little bit of sunshine towards the end of the day, or towards the middle of the day on our last day, which was nice, but it felt rare. I'm sure if we moved to Portland, we would not be seeing much sunshine. Maybe we would, I don't know. We were only there for like 2.5 days, which was plenty of time for me to not want to be there anymore. And I'll tell you why. I gotta fly to get to these fucking cunts? Are you kidding me? Fuck you, game. I know I'm supposed to be talking about my music memories of this album, which is, I have strong ones, but I just want to get this Oregon shit out of the way. Here's my main problem with Portland, Oregon. No one is there. When you walk around in the city, we walked around downtown for a few hours. You know, I come from, well, I was born in Oakland technically, but I spent most of my life in Alameda, which is a small town. Alameda has more people walking around than Portland's downtown area does. It's like a fucking ghost town. You walk around, you feel like a natural disaster happened, and people are just starting to filter back in. It's creepy. You see seriously about 1/10 of the people that you would expect to see in a major metropolitan city. And I'm told that half of the population of Oregon lives in Portland. So when I heard that, I figured there'd be fucking people everywhere. Well, I gotta make some fucking aircraft now. You know, I'm just gonna kill the hive too. Fuck you. Great song, by the way. Great album. So I expected a shitload of people there. There are no people there. But beyond that, there's a vibe there that I can't explain better than it feels like people are ambivalent about everything. There's no strong sense of passion. Now, granted, I was only there for a couple days, so maybe I missed it. But spending Sunday in a downtown area where there are no people, and then you look around and it's just like, you know, there's some craft beer places and some restaurants and like some small scale things like that, but there's no overriding art vibe. Was a little disappointing. It was very disappointing, actually. They do have a section called Alberta, which we visited the day before, which is like take a street from Berkeley, and that's basically the same thing. There's a bunch of like kitschy little stores and tents with people drinking beer in them and having beards and all that, which is fine, but that does not alone constitute an art scene. Just attack this directly, so I'll be here all day fucking around. I'm sure if you're a Portland person who enjoys Portland, you would be objecting to my perspective on it right now, and maybe rightfully so. I don't know. Like I said, this is purely as my perspective as a California person. If you spend 10 minutes in Oakland, you get a very strong sense of what Oakland is about. If you spend 10 minutes in Berkeley, you get a very strong sense of what Berkeley is about. I spent 2.5 or 3 hours in the downtown area just feeling like I don't know what this place is. It's like the place that time forgot. You know, it's super white, super fucking white. That's another issue. It's like 98% white, and supposedly that's because up until recently being like, I don't know, decades, I assume that this is a thing that went away well before I was born, but I was told that originally people who weren't white were not allowed to live in Portland. That must be some 1800s shit. I don't know. Oh, can we go now? That's just what I heard. If that's incorrect, so be it. I'm not standing by it. It's just what I heard. But that it feels like that kind of place. It's a bunch of people around my age group, so young to mid 20-somethings to like all the way up to early 40s people. That's most of the people that you see there. They're all white. They all have beards. They all look like hipsters. They don't necessarily carry themselves like hipsters, although I don't know how to explain that. They're not like a hipster in California feels more actively hipster, like they're more aggressive about it, whereas in Portland it's more like, when in Rome, grow a beard. You know what I mean? It's more laid back. I totally lost my train of thought talking about Portland. Hang on. We have a story thing here. Sorry I'm babbling about this, but I have to get all these thoughts out. Yay. Anyway, I want to talk about specifically why I didn't like Portland, and this was an effect that it had on me almost right away, and didn't start going away until we left, which is Portland doesn't feel particularly driven. And what I mean by that is, it just seems like whatever you're doing there, they're totally fine just being that. And for some people, that will be a perfectly fine vibe. You know, oh, I've come here. Pause this. You know, I've come here to just do my little craft thing. If that's the kind of life that you want,
Captain,
you can have a happy life there.
your leadership has set a fine example to the rest of my officers. Vice Admiral Stukov has informed me that the Psi disruptor has been accounted for, so we can now proceed with the next phase of our operation. The time has come to begin our primary invasion of the Dominion throne world of Korhal. Alexei, fill the captain in on the current situation.
As you may know from your research, Captain, Korhal was a hotbed of anti-Confederate sentiment for years. The Confederacy hoped to contain Korhal's civil unrest by decimating it and its population with a massive nuclear barrage. Though the radiation levels on the planet are at an all-time low, its surface is now nothing more than a smoldering desert.
The catch, Admiral, is that because this world has already been devastated by nuclear fire, Mengsk has no compunction against using nukes on us. We have detected a large cluster of missile silos on the outskirts of Augustgrad. If those silos were destroyed, we believe that Mengsk would lose its core nuclear capabilities.
We also face a different obstacle, Captain. Intelligence has informed us that Mengsk employs multiple battle cruisers for his planetary defense. It is possible to nullify these battle cruisers by taking out strategic physics labs. Without these labs, Mengsk
That's
will
not
be
how it
unable
works.
to power up his ship's
That's
weapon
stupid.
systems.
If they're already built, they can
Though
shoot.
we know how to compensate for Mengsk's defenses, we don't have enough time to follow through on them both.
Says who?
Therefore, Captain, you must choose to either counter his nuclear capabilities or his battle cruisers. Once you've taken care of this operation, we can begin to plan our final assault against Augustgrad.
Alright. Here's the crux of what I was trying to say. The feeling that I got from Portland, Oregon is that it's basically a starter city. When I graduated from high school, I know a bunch of people who went up to Washington and Oregon, and probably Portland in particular, to live. And that makes perfect sense to me. As a kid who is not yet an adult, Portland is a perfect city for you because it looks like a city, but it's not too city, too intimidating, too anything. I mean, the largest store I saw there was a 4-story bookstore, which I haven't seen in California, a 2-story bookstore in California, in probably 10 years. This one was 4 stories tall, and it was the only building that I saw totally packed. There had to be hundreds of people in this fucking gigantic bookstore. That doesn't exist here anymore. And I think that the reason that it can exist there is it appeals to a certain kind of personality. You know, you want to have your craft beer and your book. You want to be this low-tech, bearded, I don't know. I want to say passionless because I felt no passion from Portland. Maybe that's wrong, but that's just how I felt. And the reason I couldn't wait to leave is I felt like if I stayed there for much longer, then my will to do things would start to go away. You know, and it's a very interesting effect. And I've been told by my buddy Tam Dunes that Washington is very similar in that regard. And it's scary, you know, coming from California, there are certain things that I guess that you take for granted that I was not aware of until I took this vacation. And one of them is I want the people to want to do things. You know what I mean? Like it's easy to look at Texas and go, man, look at it. That's a giant state full of loud assholes who, you know, are very passionate about voicing their opinion on shit. After going to Oregon, I'm very interested in visiting Texas because seeing the antithesis of Texas made me feel sick in a way I've never felt sick before. So I just wanted to get that out there. No offense, Oregon, but me and you don't mix, and that's fine. You know, if that's the kind of life you want to live, a very safe, unchallenged life in a place that's mostly green, not a whole lot of pollution, just a quiet, sleepy little city, which I didn't think that was a thing that could exist, then go for it. But after leaving Oregon, actually during the trip to leave Oregon, immediately I wanted to talk about visiting Texas and about visiting Boston. Because I wanted the exact opposite of what I just had. And we actually left a day early because after I would say 18 hours in Oregon, I was done with Oregon. You know, we went down there to see a friend's art exhibit, and while we were hanging out with him and his partners, we had a great time. But we had a great time because they're great, you know. And the second they left to get on the plane, we were like, oh shit, now we're stuck in Oregon. You know, again, if I were an Oregonian, I would take horrendous offense to this, but I know my audience is 5 people, so I'm not worried about it. But if so, and you're pissed, I don't know who sees this in the future. Maybe 50 years from now, some Oregonian's going to see this in a completely different Oregon and go, fuck you, random YouTube guy that still only has 5 fans. Fair enough. Just saying it wasn't for me. Anyway, let's not talk about Oregon ever again, shall we? I also realized while giving that whole spiel that I basically fucked up the entire point of this video, which is to understand the story of StarCraft. But I don't think you missed too much, so we're good. What do I have? I think I'm about to get nuked. If I remember correctly, you get nuked almost right away on this map. Oh, I love this album. I love Presidents of the United States. I don't care if the music is goofy.
Navigating grass blades completely by feel. Got a sassy chassis, sparkle in the sun. All four small ball fat tires, rocking through the sand and burning up.
Alright.
Little dune buggy
See, blowing up a physics lab doesn't mean that the battle cruisers that they already built don't work anymore, except in the narrative of this stupid fucking game. So I'm gonna take out the nukes, because that's a real threat. Even though none of it's a real threat. Maybe this isn't the map where they nuke you right off the bat.
humming on the beach.
Build an armory.
Quit spinning that web and come out and play in the sun. 8 thimble-sized cylinders to be as smooth as you please. The spider's badass fat old
One of the consequences of using cheats is that you lose any brain that you might have had to do anything. You just become a fucking idiot. Ghosts? No. Oh, fuck. Alright, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing.
squishy transmission was caught in dry.
Enemies?
Complete.
Oh, they took forever to attack.
Sand and sea. Spider woman in the front seat, screaming go go go. He's riding the accelerator down to the floor with his fuzzy little toe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Little big buggy in the sand. Little big dune buggy in my hand. Little blue tube buggy.
You know, you pretend to do what you're actually meant to do. Oh, fuck you.
Let's move. Outstanding. Let's move. Go ahead.
Well, what the fuck you guys do? Are you attacking? Okay. Fucking attack him then.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Turn this volume back up. To whoever designed the volume slider on the Zune player, fuck you. Just saying that. I mean, the market already said that to you in regards to Zune in general, but I just want to specifically say, fuck you.
Your forces are under attack.
I think I've made that joke about 25 fucking times.
Your forces are under attack.
Get some.
Your forces are under attack.
An enemy. Fuck you. That's right. Son of a bitch. Yeah, keep blowing that up, you fucking retards. Great teamwork, guys.
Your forces are under attack.
In a rocket. What?
Your forces are under attack.
My command center.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Commander. Rock and roll.
Oh, Sarlacc.
Little salamander, where did you go? Edge of the yard.
One plus I will say about Oregon is as soon as I left, I wanted to do creative shit again. So that's nice. That's why I'm recording this right now. So thank you for that, Oregon. I generally have the feeling that no one gives a shit about these videos, which is fine. But it's nice to want to do them again in spite of that, just to be creating something, whether they have any value or not. I'm in a very Mr. Rogers mood right now. You ever seen that episode where he's painting a picture? And he said, this painting is important because I did it, not because it's good, whether it's good or not. Great. It's great. If you don't love Mr. Rogers, you're wrong. You should be killed. That's extreme. He wouldn't want that. But I do. Fuck you.
Your forces are under attack.
You know, as a teenager, I used to be one of those kids, which is, I think, all of those kids who made jokes about, you know, one time him opening his closet to get a sweater and, like, a dead kid falling out. I stopped making those jokes as an adult after I saw him with an adult perspective and went, holy shit.
Your forces are
This guy is way closer to what people think Mother Teresa is than Mother Teresa ever was, so maybe I should not make pedophile murderer jokes about him. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with making off-color jokes. I wouldn't have a Twitter account if I couldn't do that. Get high! Get high! Oh, maybe whatever you blow up determines what you fight on the next map.
Worry about nukes when we siege Mengsk bombs.
Yeah. So now we get ambushed by battle cruisers. They use Yamato cannons or some shit like that. I'm remembering as we're playing.
Captain, Admiral de Gaulle has ordered a final tactical meeting before the siege of Augustgrad commences. I'll patch you through to his war room.
Ah, Captain, we've been expecting you. As you may have guessed, we are coordinating our final attack plans. You should know that even though Mengsk cannot reinforce his numbers, his standing forces are substantial. Mengsk is an accomplished tactician, so you had best be wary of any counterattacks he may attempt.
Captain, remember that although we disabled Meng's nuclear capabilities, he still commands a large number of battle cruisers. We suspect that he will use these ships against us at every turn. Be on your guard, Captain. Show this Emperor what the UED thinks of his rule.
Started typing on Facebook. I'm a YouTube professional.
Out of my mind, I can't get your body. I can't get your body out of my mind.
Here we go. See, those are the...
Get your body.
Here come the Yamato cannons. It's gonna be awkward when you don't kill anything. Ha ha! Fuck you. See, what would happen instead is I would have all these sites be nuked if I had taken out the, You get it. You're not dumb. This game treats us like we're dumb. We're not dumb. I don't need to explain everything to you. Hypothetical viewer.
Base is under attack.
Happy with no teeth. Happy here in hibernation. Slurping on a peach.
Base is under attack.
Staring at the situation. Key at my foot. Meowing out a conversation. Rocking back and forth. That's my only destination. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. And that old man is me.
Base is under
Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. And that.
What you heard there was a CD skip.
complete. Base is under attack. Research link complete. Research complete.
Got a two-string on the lap. Total subsonic vacation. Got chicken on the drums. Pounding out a perfect prescription. Got 20 little worms.
With my own nuclear silo. Fuck you.
All plug into amplification. Got 1,500 bass drum lugging bug-eyed monkeys. All arriving at the station. An old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. And that old man is me. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. And that.
Close off the land route. What should I build?
I'm sitting on the back porch kicking my legs.
You know, I've never done Fire Bat Rush.
The back porch is about to fall apart, so I think I might repair it. Just something thinking about repairing it. Some little friends come along with some two-string.
That sounds perfectly stupid.
They plug them all into the back porch, and they sit around playing all their favorite songs. They kicking back, feeling real good, real fine, real full of the wine. And everything's fine, everything's beautiful, everything's great. I just feel so good, you know. I'm 70 years old and I'm slipping everything through a straw, but I'm an old man on the back porch.
Oh, you dicks.
Old man on the back porch, and that's the nation. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch, and that.
Right. Let's do it. Fire Bat Rush. Even though they won't be able to take out any air at all. Whatever. I do need a light.
Now take off the lid, and there you are. You're my king.
We're almost to the end of the album. How many levels have I done? 2? Fuck me.
Yes. You got my attention. You got it.
Well, the devil she made sweet candy. Took 6 days and nights to dream. On the 7th day she rested. Woke up early and made ice cream. Now the devil, she must be a dentist with deep jawbreaker eyes, red rope hair, gumdrop lips, cotton candy thighs.
What the fuck is that? Oh, I could kill civilians. Yes.
You got it. Need a light. Need a light. Need a light. Need a light. Fire it up. You got it.
What is the point of this area over here? Alright. Let's get Vietnam on their asses. Or is it World War II where we used a shitload of flamethrowers? I forget. Oh, that's cute.
My tongue swole up to twice its size, and all I wanna do is
Yep. You made your choices. So stupid. Fire bat apocalypse!
Yes. You got it. Fire it up.
Already on the last song of the album. That's weird.
You got my attention. Fire it up.
I can't explain.
You got my attention.
Still motion. While Los Angeles don't drop into the ocean.
Your forces are under attack.
Mystery,
Yep.
or piece together the tragedy of history, 'cause those lucky
Not enough
suckers
minerals.
don't have
Read the waiting launch orders.
big 3D billboards.
Read the waiting launch
Your
orders.
forces are under attack.
Read the waiting launch orders. Read the waiting launch orders. Read the waiting launch orders. Vector
Your
locked
forces are
in.
under attack.
Fire it up. You got my attention.
Forces are under attack.
Look at that bridge! Oh my god! That is so gimmicky. That's adorable.
Forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Thank God there's no splash damage on the fire for my own guys. This would be a fucking catastrophe. Attack that, you idiot. Bridges. The natural enemy of the fire bat.
Your forces are under attack.
How many goddamn spider mines do you fuckers have? Enough of that. No one has this many spider mines.
Forces are under attack.
How did these fire bats get over here? Rejoin your teammates, idiots.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates received.
Let's turn the music back on. That I'll then forget to turn off before the next video. Fucking idiot! Oh yeah.
Your forces are under attack.
Hopefully this video is banned in Japan.
Your forces are under attack.
Transmit coordinates. Vector locked in.
Your forces are under attack.
I've never seen this much fire before.
Forces are under attack.
I'm attacking the darkness!
Transmit coordinates. Vector locked in.
Your forces are under attack.
Coordinates received. Roger. Fire.
Your
That's the one I
forces
gotta
are
blow
under
up.
attack.
So conveniently color-coded.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Death porn!
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Oh, enough with the fucking spider mines.
Forces are under attack.
Got it!
Your forces are under attack.
Look how impotent those wraiths look. Just in general. Even if I weren't overpowered.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, I didn't make
Your
a thing.
forces are under attack.
Oh well. Wiping Meg's shit out! Fuck you, Megsk. Fuck you and your stupid name. Your stupid sci-fi name.
Your forces are under attack.
Can you guys not figure out how to get over here?
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
There wasn't even anyone in that bunker. Fuck you. Your fake show of strength.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Aha, you ran out of cloak. Get fucked!
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Aha! Fuck.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
I wonder if this is the last level of the Terran campaign. Because there's so much shit on this map.
Your forces are under attack. 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 mission.
Hmm?
Reinforcements already in
This is
transit.
Emperor
Just sit
Minsk
tight.
of the Terran Dominion. I wish to parley with your executive officer at once.
So, the elusive Arcturus Mengsk
What
got
is happening?
lost.
Ghost
I
report
was hoping
coming
to speak
online.
before we finished our business here. I am Admiral Gerard Dugard, and I must commend you, sir, for holding back our advance for as long as you have. You are indeed a worthy opponent.
My thanks to you, sir. But you must know that your victory here means little to me. It might have taken me a while, but I did overthrow the Confederacy. I'll overthrow your rule as well.
That seems unlikely, sir, seeing as how you'll be publicly executed along with the rest of your...
Just kill him right now.
You wouldn't dare.
Please, just kill him right now.
The man who crowns himself emperor speaks to me of daring. You have far outlived your reputation, citizen.
Seriously, can we kill him right now?
Prepare to take the emperor into custody.
Quick,
You'll have
guys,
to
attack him.
postpone those plans, gentlemen.
Sir, the rebel command ship Hyperion has just entered our sensor range. It is accompanied by a small Protoss fleet.
What? Who are these intruders?
Jim Raynor. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm pulling your ass out of the fire, Arcturus, so shut up and sit tight. Make no mistake about it. We've got us a serious score to settle. But right now, a mutual acquaintance of ours wants you alive. Prepare
You
your
didn't have
ships
to
for
kill those
dimensional
wraiths.
recall.
This is intolerable. They're escaping right out from under us. Track them. Track them.
Identify yourself.
Some of 'em strangers and some halloween. It doesn't matter much how long I wait. The door's always open, it's never too late. Thinking about burning it down. Thinking about burning it down. Nothing's ever gonna be the same in this town. I'm thinking about burning it down.
Protoss aren't our only problem. Our sensors have identified multiple Zerg broods surrounding the Protoss.
What?
base.
Sorry.
Presently, the broods seem to be passive, but there's no telling what might set them off. Should the broods attack, we'd be hard-pressed to hold them at bay.
I see. It is a risk we'll need to take. Minsk represents a considerable threat to our agenda and must be eliminated. Captain, you will focus your attack against the rebel command center in the middle of the Protoss encampment. That must be where Minsk and Raynor are hiding. We will deploy our own Valkyrie frigates and tighten up our air defenses. Vice Admiral Stukov and Lieutenant Duran will provide cover for your forces and ensure that no external threats interfere with your mission.
Uh-huh. Maybe next time, suckers. Oh, check this out. Wasn't that cute? See, they can only attack air. Anyway, that's all for now.